Testing sound, 1, 2, 3. Hello and welcome back to the Changing Ways, folks. Heir of Tzeentch here, and we've got a fight against Rapturous Excess. Now, I'm not going to do any cinematic battles. I'm a little bit pinched for time. I know I did some on my last Satsuma video and on the last Kislev video, but I am pinched for time badly tonight in order to get something recorded. So we are going to fight these live, and while this is loading in, I normally skip this part, but just tell you all, I had an insanely busy week, which is why you didn't see much content. I apologize, but, you know, life happens, and there's not much I can do about it when it does. It was just very busy at work, and then some of the time where I was not working and would normally have been recording, I had family up, or we had things going on, and I just couldn't get it done. I'm actually going to pick this Lure of Death. This should be quite good against Tzeentch to kind of help wear them out a little quicker. Tzeentch is going to hit us really hard, really quickly, and we are going to take a lot of damage if we sit and take the charge. So what we're going to want to do is have some units to absorb the charge, ideally, and then we'll have some units ready to countercharge. Like, I'm going to put these... I'm gonna kind of use these. Use this choke point right here. Yeah, like this. Yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have my screamers ready to stop anything charging at the flanks. I'm gonna put some units up front to absorb the charge, then bring in the Forsaken. And I need Kairos. Let's get Kill Scribe back here to safe distance. He could get killed real easy in this fight. Alright, sorry, I forgot to start recording right when the battle started. I got things started by hitting that Keeper of Secrets with a lot of magic missiles, and I'm going to start hitting the next one. These magic missiles are going to be one of our most potent weapons. I'm going to use my Screamers to get after Hellstriders and Seekers. I'm going to use my Chaos Cavalry to intercept some of their infantry, kind of disrupt initial charges. The idea is that I'm trying to buy room for our Forsaken to make it in cleaner combat. I'm going to pull back with Soul Patchy, and I need to get my Chaos Cavalry back now as well. Seekers somehow got away from charging my Screamers. It's a little bit frustrating. Swapping was Lure of Death, and I didn't use it in time, unfortunately. Let's stay after this Keeper of Secrets here. Alright, Soul Patchy got back to a safe distance. I think we're gonna use Kill Scribe to give a bit of a burninating here.
Rewards me.
The AI just kind of pulled through straight into all my units. I'm gonna go attack that Seeker Chariot. Got some damage done. Stay after that Keeper of Secrets. Really don't want to lose any units here. And we're in good shape. That's gonna be it.
Guide us.
Yeah, just drop that. I forgot to do it the first time. Anyway, yeah, so good first battle. Don't believe we lost any units. We took a little bit of damage, but nothing we can't deal with. We are losing a unit of Forsaken. Yeesh, let me out. There's some stupid... No, I don't want to lose this unit. Come on. There we go. Alright. A little more damage than I wanted, but we made it. Anyway, I'm going to record through the loadout screen as well here. So, yeah. Sorry I can't do the cinematic battles tonight, but like I said, just too strapped for time. I mean, it's a pretty good battle. If it weren't for me leaving that Forsaken there just a little too long, we did pretty good with everything else. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to manage the loss of units, because we don't have time. Cathay is in the realm of Tzeentch with us. We need to beat them to the bottom. We don't have time to be sitting around replenishing and recruiting units and all that other kind of stuff. So I'm gonna do my best to just kind of take replenishment as we go. These guys want military access. I'll give it to them just in case they help me fight Cathay. I know there's no guarantee of that. Of course, these battles will help us get some money, but at the same time, they slow us down. We really need to just get to the bottom and beat Cathay to the punch here. Beating Miao Ying would be great as well, because we're gonna have to fight other of her armies. Yeah, look, the Valerie just got besieged. We'll go take a look at that in just a minute. It might be something we can fight and win, but it might not either. Alright, let's warp down to the next level. There is another Slaaneshi army there. Fortunately, this is why we couldn't take much damage, right? Because depending on where we unluckily land, we may end up having to fight all the battles. You can see that Miao Ying is going to basically run into nothing. For the most part, that was a very convenient placement for her. Let's see, let's do Invulnerable through Change, Boons of Change, Kill Scribe, let's get his Flaming Sword going. Got another skill point too, let's finish off Flaming Sword. And then we've got Krang here, let's do Invulnerable through Change. Then Patchy needs to move out here. One of these Cathayan armies is... Both of them could potentially be ambushed, because I could enter the ambush stance. If I fail the ambush, then they'll both attack me, so I feel like we should probably pounce here. Burning Head. Burning Head could be really good.
Power magic.
This is the weaker army, and if we ambush and kill it, that would be good. This other army has a ton of Jade Warriors. And Jade Warriors have shields and armor, and so they can resist a little bit of Tzeentch nonsense. Those guys aren't terribly close to our settlements either, though, so some part of me kind of wants to just fall back into this forest. Oh, I was on the teleport stance. Crap. Crap. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's not what I needed. Now they can attack me. I should be able to run away if they attack me, though. Oh, well. Way to misclick, Air. Way to misclick. Let's take a look at the Valerie. Yeah, that is a large Cathayan army. They have artillery and longbow riders, so going out on open ground is kind of suicidal. I think we should wait and see if they attack us. We're going to lose units to attrition, but so are they. They probably won't lose much because the AI gets a bunch of cheats that protects them from a lot of stuff like that, so I don't know exactly what we're going to see happen there. There's a Nurgle army close by, but I'm going to go ahead and risk building that stuff. More buildings we can do here, but I'm not going to worry with any more. Let's go ahead and end our turn. See if we can work our way further into the realm of Slaanesh and hopefully gain some... Yep, so here they came to attack me. This was just because of my stupid misclick. They can't reach me on the retreat, fortunately. Like, fortunately I didn't misclick that bad. Is this really going to give me the auto-resolve? I really don't want to fight the exact same fight again. Like, we literally just fought that. I quick saved it just in case. Okay, that wasn't good, but it could have been worse. I forgot, though, we replenished really slow with Tzeentch. Crap, I probably should have just fought that, because it's going to slow us down and let Cathay get in front of us, potentially. Let the Sorcerer enter. Blood God's Domain enter. Okay, so the AI is out hunting souls. Okay, oh my gosh, the settlement besieging. Alright, we're going to have to go look at multiple settlements that are besieged. There is another Slaaneshi army in my way. Or no, that's Miao Ying. It's Miao Ying. Do I go towards Miao Ying? Pretty beat up. She's gonna make it down to the next level. If I move here, she could move in front of me and go down, or she could attack me. If she attacks me, I don't know if we can win. It depends on what she has. And I can't see her army. And unfortunately for me, I need to replenish as well, because we got trashed on that last fight. I go this way, though, it's going to take me 2 turns. If I go this way, I don't know what to do here. She probably won't attack me, but this will put me in right behind her. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Kairos gets his final skill point here. Action intent, gate, glean magic. I don't really use glean magic, so it's not that good. I mean, nothing we're gonna do at this point is really gonna matter a whole lot. Having a little more ambush chance is as good as anything, probably. Or no, we should spend it on lightning strike. That will matter a lot. Okay. Little scribe levels up.
Nexus.
Do invulnerable through change. We will be getting shot at a lot while we're fighting Cathay, so invulnerable through change, it does make sense, because it gives us some missile resistance that we will sorely need. Yay.
Prismatic splendor.
So these guys are taking a little bit of attrition.
It's me.
They're moving into our territory, so we got sieged at Zerulus. What does that look like if we auto-resolve? Lets us win. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. That army's gonna get to retreat. They may be able to turn around and beat us in the next turn. That happens sometimes too. It's still not looking good for us here. We're gonna need help that way. The only way we're gonna get help there is if we can get Patchy over there. Patchy is at the moment busy. And we have pretty good garrisons in all these places. I mean, we could put up quite a fight. Especially given towers. Like, I'm very tempted
Magical.
to just bypass these Cathayan armies for the moment. Swing around to the Valerie as quick as we can. Relieve it, and then come deal with it. Look at this, they got another army here.
Only the dragons.
Oh my gosh, look at this. 6 armies on the screen right there. A 7th one attacking us there. Just a few, just a few. Well, hopefully Cathay is gonna feel it from these portals. Wow, yeah, they have really taken things over, so they are really monopolizing power back home. Going to build up a city of splinters. You're losing happiness there again. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Control +2. I mean, we could use some extra control, could we not? And defensive supplies when under siege, that could also be pretty handy. We do have defenses being built. Let's do that. Defensive supplies. Grab a little cash while we're at it. We won't do much, but all cash is appreciated at this point. What else is under siege? This ice caverns are under siege again from Nurgle.
We cannot let them in.
It's gonna give us the victory.
Ready to fight.
They may come back for seconds on the next turn, so I'll take the replenishment there. Okay. We're gonna have a rebellion at the Valerie as well, so fantastic. Things are going swimmingly. Crap, so they're gonna go ahead and attack us before I get reinforcements up there. Well, we're gonna have to try and win this. So we're gonna need to get in a position that's gonna neutralize their artillery as best as possible. So we'll look for that when we deploy. I'm gonna see if I can do any damage to their artillery with my towers. I don't know how good my towers are. It looks like all their artillery's targeting one wall. Maybe going for a wall breach, we'll see. Okay, my towers are firing. Let's see how well they're gonna do. Not well. And the fort wall was almost already dead. So we're gonna need to... Ooh, that fort wall might break before my troops even get off of it. Okay, I did bait the Longma Riders in. I'm gonna suffer tremendous losses, but the idea was that hopefully I could bait them into a whole bunch of fire from my pinks. My towers did survive over here, so I'm going to continue to lay down fire on their artillery pieces. Next fort wall is under a tremendous amount of fire as well. Those long marauders are a pain in the butt. Alright, so that is not going great. I was hoping we would do a lot better from those walls, and we are not. Didn't do hardly any damage to their towers here either. So this was also just a whole bunch of nothing here. Wow, what a mess. Alright, so things not going good so far. Let's see if we can overwhelm those Jade Warriors. I don't know if we can. What's going on over here? Alright, the AI is just going absolutely gung-ho for... One of the fire rain rockets is out of ammunition. If we can keep their attention over here, it might actually be good for me. I mean, maybe not, because I keep losing units. Their lord came in here and got over... Crap! Their character, like, they're not character sniping me, but they were going after my flamers, and I totally didn't get any kills with my flamers, so... Another huge mistake there. The only good thing I have going here is that I might be able to bring down their dragon-blooded lord here. I'm trying to move my other units back out of the artillery line of fire. It's close. So we took pretty egregious losses at the walls. The long marauders made us pay a dear price. I'm gonna have to fall back. I do have some tower money now. Put a tower in right here and try and use it to fall back to. Yeah, their lord is just straight up chasing me right now. I'm trying to get out of the line of fire of their crossbows at the moment. And let's maybe put our spawn and our Lord of Change, so we can take out their lord and some of these longma real quick. And then just back up to the protection of that tower. And then how are we doing on this flank? Great. Okay, this is actually going good. So at least one part of my attack went good. I think we can win because they sacrificed their lord. Even though I took pretty egregious losses early on, I think we've got this. The tower is going to be up in a few seconds. We'll use that to our advantage. Come on, just get out of the way, get out of the way. I'm going to back up to the next point and... Yeah, this is good. We're still drawing artillery fire over here, so if nothing else, this is just wasting ammunition. So I'm gonna continue to let the ammunition be wasted. Oh, they got Jade Lancers inbound. I'm gonna put my spawn out here to try and block that Lancer charge. I've got one blue horror we're gonna need to be able to use here. And then I'm just gonna have to layer up pink horrors. Is my lord glitching out? No, that's a different lord. Their lord came back from routing. How spectacular for them. Okay. Let's go run down those Celestial Dragon crossbows. They did get a few of their Jade Warriors back over here, but that's not the end of the world. Okay, my tower should be up. And it's not firing for some reason. Let's target those Celestial Dragon Guard, please. Okay, a bunch of my units got caught and didn't retreat properly. Rerouted their lord. She's down to 100 hit points. Okay, I can't afford to give up pinks. Fall back. I mean, holy crap. These other units I'll sacrifice, but pink horrors, can't really afford that sacrifice. Alright, so the AI continues to waste crossbow and cannon ammunition. I am good with this right now. I'm good with that. Can we not catch their Celestial Dragon crossbows? I think we will. But I need some of those units over here. Use my Lord of Change, do a little bit of... Oh, no, never mind. They got crossbows inbound. Let's let the Blue Horrors do that. Or those are Forsaken. Let's get our Lord back here to safety. They're trying to snipe him, and then we'll do the same to our Lord of Change. So I'm going to kind of just back up and use this corridor of Pink Horrors. I'm going to cease fire right there. We're just doing a lot of friendly fire. That Blue Horror. Let's see if we can reach those crossbows. Towers are doing nice damage into the back of that Celestial Dragon Guard, and that Dragon Guard is absolutely ruining our Forsaken. That's not ideal for me. Doing very little damage to that Jade Warrior crossbow. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat some. Let's just start falling back to another defensive position. Being chased. Let's take our 2 flyers. Try and go get that Jade Warrior crossbow. They're about to suffer army losses. Yep, they are suffering army losses. Perfect. So see, having them waste their ammunition actually paid out, because when they lose ammunition, it actually hurts them on the power bar. Alright, so that's one Cathay army defeated. However, they got away with so many of their troops that we may be seeing them again soon. A couple of good things here for us, though. They lost 1 Grand Cannon. They lost all 3 of their Great Longbow Riders. They lost a Celestial Dragon Guard, or Celestial Dragon Crossbowman. So they did get away with a couple of their good units, but they also lost their Lord there, so I'll take it. So the Valerie is able to defend itself. However, now we have rebels nearby. But I do have an army training some troops, so that garrison's about to get stronger. And that should be a good point for us to hold Cathay. We can put enough damage on Grand Cathay. I don't know that it'll like slow them down a significant amount, but it will slow them down, right? So we defeated some of their armies. Oh my gosh, they just have so many armies. Like, whew. Alright, so we beat them back at the Valerie. Cerulus should have a pretty solid garrison. It does, it's just beat up from that fight against Khorne. Which means I can't afford to go there and get trapped by 2 Cathayan armies. I'm gonna have to move forward. We're just gonna have to kind of play a little bit of cat and mouse with Patchy. And kind of just hope to be in the right position at the right time. Okay. Alright, Miao Ying ignored us and went down a level. I'm gonna move down with her. Gotta move on. What army does she have? Multiple ion hail gunner. She has Terracotta Sentinel, which is pretty good. Fire Rain Rocket.
We witnessed eternity.
I think we can take her. I've already moved, so I don't know if it'll let me. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. Dang, and now I can't go back into that stance. Crap! Hate that. It's like, yeah, you can exit that stance. Can I go back? No, you can't go back into it. Ah, it's frustrating the way that works.
I am no slave.
Yeah, look at that. 6 stacks that they've got in the vicinity, and we just defeated 7th one there. Look, and there's 8 coming through the gate just now. Woo! Cathay is absolutely loaded right now. It's going to be extremely difficult to push them back with any degree of success. Any of my settlements get re-sieged?
Our tolerance ebbs.
Not at the moment. But yep, Frozen Landing did. Frozen Landing got hit. There's another army coming in for Kislev to help hold it. It says we're gonna lose here. I honestly don't understand why it says we're gonna lose. I mean, dealing with the Griffin Legion and the Winged Lancers will not be ideal. But I don't understand why it thinks we're gonna lose. So let's fight and win this, and then that should be a good place to hold on this episode. Okay, the battle's getting underway. I'm gonna use a very widespread line for my strategy here. We'll see whether or not it works out. I'm gonna go ahead and start giving missile fire orders for my units. We're gonna start raining magic all over our foes. Need to stay out of range over here. After that order, want to hit the Streltsy, the Zargard. I should be able to cause a breakthrough there. And I'll bring in the Flamers so they can get started after. I'm gonna bring my Furies over to try and help with the cavalry charges. I expect we're gonna get countercharged by cavalry pretty hard here, actually. Let's hold our Forsaken for just a moment. Gonna get beat up bad on that flank. Streltsy are gonna hit us really hard. Are you guys gonna shoot or just gonna stagger? Right now my units are just sitting around staggered and hardly firing back, so try and get up here and clean up. You're getting pummeled on this flank. Just keep trading fire the best I can. There's no cavalry charges yet. Actually, I think I'm just gonna go help clean up enemy missiles. We've got their cavalry's attention over here. Change our targets and some help up here. Okay in some areas, much worse in others. Cleaned out some of their troops. Let's just go try to start burying some of their guys and I'm gonna go get their Streltsy engaged with my blue horrors. Streltsy are gonna be difficult to defeat. Blue horrors. I'm starting to get some other units free, and this is where I'm hoping that we just bury them in numbers. It's gonna be my strategy to really win this. Ultimately, is just absolutely just put Kislev under the ground with higher numbers. Okay, so my spawn are tanking up here, as are the Forsaken. That's good news. These units that haven't routed, I might put some shots into them just to make sure they don't come back. I've got one of their Streltsy pulled away over here. It is chasing my pinks. Now it's going to be flank attacked. Push the pinks back forward. I don't want their lord. Kill my leader. I should have been popping him with magic missiles. Bring the flamers back to get on that bear. He's gonna kill our lord in a big hurry. Alright, that Kislevite cavalry should be routing, and let's see if we can get their lord tied down with other stuff. There we go. Let him have it. Alright, as I expected, this is going to be a victory, and it's going to be a relatively easy victory, so I'm not really sure what the auto-resolve was going on about. It's another one of those things that I just don't understand from an auto-resolve standpoint. They're getting that temporary leadership buff right now that's keeping their lord in the fight when he really ought not to be. It's Kislev's thing, though. It's the way they operate. There we go. Sent the bear packing. A little warp fire for a parting gift there. Okay, so I'm gonna take the replenishment because there's another Kislevite army nearby, and they may try to combine to take us out because they got away. Just a few forces. We don't know what's in the other one, but it's Gestalten. We did pick up a Talisman of Preservation, which would be very handy indeed.
Kairos, fate weaver.
Okay, so we have survived another turn, if only just. Assign skill points. Let's get a disc, probably. And treason, pink fire. Actually, let's put into blue fire.
Breathed in.
Blue fire is some good stuff. The other one into pink, and then treason. There we go.
More power to me.
Gonna get a rebellion in the path to the east, unfortunately, but Blizzard Peak is about as well defended as any of my settlements can be. Just gonna have to just hold. Yep. What did I predict was gonna happen? Here it is from Gestalt. Saying that, again, it's gonna be a decisive defeat. The thing is, they're attacking me in a settlement. Oh, they have an elemental bear. Yeah, it probably will be a decisive defeat. I don't see how we're gonna take down a bear. That's frustrating, so we're gonna lose that. There's nothing I can do about it right now. So Kislev is gonna start building up strength on my southern flank again. That's to be expected because the AI can afford 1,000,000 armies and they don't get attacked by absolutely everyone like you do. I'm sure that the AI is having to fight against stuff like Kislev, like me, where the enemy has like 9, 10 armies at any given time. Not that I'm complaining, I love it. I think it's totally fair, and CA should give us more of it. Watch another corn army come out of that portal.
Lustrous transmogrification.
Just because replenishment is slow.
Marvelous. Magical.
We need to get some more recruiting done. We can't afford a whole nother army, though, is going to be the thing that I hate. But we're about to be attacked by rebels here, too, and it wouldn't hurt to have a few extra troops. Some streamers would be very helpful. Okay, Miao Ying did not fight us and just took off running. So we're gonna... I think I'm gonna chase just right behind her. If I go down on that portal, I'm gonna end up having to fight Revel Warp Liquor again. See, Miao Ying kind of ran in front of us there too. Anyway, that's all the time I got for this episode. We'll see. The race against Miao Ying is gonna continue. She's got easy access to this portal here, so she might beat me down again, unfortunately. So she hasn't made any mistakes so far, which is what I usually see from the AI, so that's a little bit frustrating. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next episode. Hope you all enjoyed the Changing of the Ways. HeirofCarthage, signing out.